Here's why your marketing might not be working for you. Hi, I'm Lindsay Berta, founder of Berta Marketing, an agency specifically created for small business owners where I handle all of your marketing so you can focus on what you love. So why is it that your marketing might not be working for you? What could be the problem? Well, do you feel like you're doing everything you should be doing to market your small to medium business, but yet aren't getting the results you hoped you would? You have a website, you post on social media, maybe you are on sites like Yelp, but is it actually working for you? Or maybe you don't even know where to start, so you haven't yet started doing anything. Well, either way, let's take a look at what you need to consider. So first, I want you to give these questions some thought. Do you have a website, but is it not generating traffic or bringing in new clients? Are you on social media, but you're not getting followers or generating leads? Do you have a business listing site, but it's not bringing in new business? Or are you running ads, but just feel like it's a waste of money? Well, if you said yes to any of those questions, then this podcast is for you. So, do you want the hard truth of why the marketing might not be working? Well, the hard truth is marketing will not work unless you work or hire someone to do the work for you. So, marketing is not a set it and forget it solution, unfortunately. Even the most beautiful, informative website in the world is not generating traffic unless the proper work is being done to do so. So your website, social media, sales funnels, emails, ads, they are all part of a well-oiled marketing machine. They all need monitored, they all need maintenance, they need engagement and involvement, and they each have a purpose. And one of these elements cannot really function to its full potential without the other. If you want your marketing to work for you, then you have to work for it. And there is also a lot that we don't typically see that goes into successfully marketing a business. It's all that behind the scenes, not so sexy stuff. And I'm going to go over those things that should be working together to benefit your business. But I don't want to leave you with this overwhelmed or unmotivated, so let's walk through this step by step to understand how it all works together. But then I will leave you with 3 tips that you can put into action right away. And if you're considering outsourcing to a marketing professional, then this is great to give you a little insight into what they should be doing for you. So how do we get it all to work together? Well, let's take a look a bit closer. So first, everything with your business starts with branding. Now, branding doesn't just mean a logo, right? Branding is your value, what you bring to your clients, and who you serve. So that sounds pretty simple, right? Well, sometimes it's not so simple. Ask yourself, what is the value you bring to your clients? You should be able to answer this with a very simple statement. And who are you targeting? And what problems are you solving for them? Next would be your website. So once you know what your offer is and who you're targeting, then you can begin to set up your website. You can optimize your website so that 1, your ideal audience can find it, and 2, so that when they visit your site, it actually speaks to them. And the same goes for social media. So social media, I've actually come across many small business social media accounts, and all I can tell you is that they are a business. I have no idea what they do or what they offer or who they serve, but I can at least tell they're a small business. So don't be these accounts. Be sure to clearly define who you are, who you serve, and your content should provide value to those you serve as well. Your social media content should be driving people back to your website. See how that works together? So give an offer to sign up for an email newsletter or a free guide to download, something that entices them to click and get more information from your website. So there you can see how those two easily work together. So next I want to talk about business listing sites. So these are fantastic for social proof, One of the biggest advantages of business listing sites like Google My Business or Yelp is that it gives you the opportunity to collect and display reviews because people buy based on the opinions of others. We buy based on the experiences of others. We will trust the opinion of a stranger more so than an actual business. So make sure you're collecting those reviews and displaying them. Now, the other perk is that being on these sites greatly helps your SEO. So SEO, or search engine optimization, is how Google and other search sites are going to rank your website. So with Google My Business, for example, you will now rank not only in search results, but in local map search results as well. And that's going to lead back to your website. So again, you can see how that all works together. Now, next, we can look at Google Ads or Facebook ads. These ads can be complex, so I'm not going to get into the details here. That's for another podcast. But once the ads are set up properly, these ads can directly target and retarget your ideal audience. So these ads should entice clicks to lead to a landing page that will encourage those visitors to perhaps book a call or sign up for a newsletter or fill out a contact form. Ads should be monitored to see what's working and what's not working, so that way you can readjust to get more leads and the most bang for your buck. So again, you can see how the ads now are working with your website and with social media. So the ads, if you are running a Google ad, for example, you are hoping that someone will search in Google, your website will pop up, they will click to go to your website, then perhaps later that evening they're scrolling through Facebook or Instagram, and then that ad is retargeted to them. And if they click on it again, they're going to go back to your website, so it goes full circle. Next, I want to talk about email marketing. So once you have emails for those leads, from those leads, you'll want to continue to drip on them with more value and information to hopefully convert them into paying customers. So you can also do this with your existing clients as well. So email marketing is not only just to target people who are not yet customers or clients. This is great to target your existing clients and past customers because it is so much easier to get repeat business from people who have already bought with you or already familiar with you than it is to get new business. So keep that in mind and don't forget about your existing customers and clients. So there you can see how the email marketing is working with your website, with social media, with Google Ads and business listing sites. The email marketing, all of the stuff before, the Google Ads, your website, that's where you're going to capture those emails. And then that's how you're going to be able to continue doing email marketing. So again, it all works together. And lastly, I just want to point out to be patient. These things take analysis, repetition, and it is all part of the marketing cycle. And you can see how it all works together. So you want to be patient because marketing takes time. One of the biggest mistakes I've seen in my 10 years of doing this is people back down too soon. So they run an ad, but they don't run it long enough. They're trying to market on social media, but they quit just when it's about to get good. So stick with it, stay consistent, because your audience will notice. It takes time for that target audience to get familiar with you and your brand, but they will notice. So let's look at, for example, just having a website and nothing else. So just having a website isn't going to do much for you on its own. Now, it's still a good idea to have one because you can send people there for more information, and even those who hear about you by word of mouth are likely to search for your website and social media to learn more about you before they make that purchase decision. So if you genuinely want to generate leads with online marketing, it all has to work together. So I don't want you to feel overwhelmed with all of this information. It is something that builds over time. Marketing is something that builds over time. You can start with a website, add social media, slowly add in these things. If this is something that you're at a point where you do not have the time anymore to do it all on your own, and you really want to focus on the growth of your business, you really want to focus on your clients or your customers, that is when you want to consider outsourcing this to a professional. And you can feel free to reach out to me anytime, book a call, free consultation, no obligation. I just really love hearing all of these small business stories and what you do, and would love to talk with you. But as promised, I'm going to leave you with 3 actionable tips that you can start implementing today. So these tips, these do not require a ton of time or marketing knowledge, but it's something that you might not be thinking of. So first thing, and it sounds simple, but that is to start engaging on social media. And I mean really engage. So like I said, I see many businesses not optimizing their information on their social media profiles. So in their bios, make sure people know who you are and what you offer. Make sure that is a very clear message. But I also see many businesses leaving opportunities on the table by ignoring comments. Those are potential customers. This actually happened to me personally. I reached out to someone and they did not respond for 3 months later. By that time, I had gone to another business, obviously, to get what I needed. It happened again. I left a question on a post. I was interested in the product and did not receive an answer. And that answer was needed for my purchase decision. So be sure that you are engaging with those potential customers and not posting regularly. So you want to have a schedule. It doesn't matter. It could be twice a week, 3 days a week, every day of the week if you can pull it off. But you want to stay top of mind. So if you want more tips on social media and things you should and should not do, go ahead and check out my blog, Is Social Media Hurting Your Business? You can also listen to my previous podcast on that as well. Next is setting up your Google My Business profile. So this is completely free. It's very easy to set up. And I'm not going to get into all the details here, but I do have a blog that is the top 10 reasons to use Google My Business, and that has a ton of details in there for you. So go ahead and you can check that out at bertamarketing.com/blogs. And lastly is to start an email campaign to your existing clients and customers. So there is, like I said, a much higher rate of getting repeat business from existing clients and customers than there is to, getting new business from strangers. So start an email campaign today and start reaching out to those who have already done business with you. So I really hope that this has been helpful for you and eye-opening. And whether you're going to do marketing yourself, I hope that was helpful in understanding what you need. Or if you're going to outsource to a professional, this is what they should be doing for you. So again, I am Lindsay Berta, founder of Berta Marketing, a marketing agency specifically created for small business owners where I handle all of your marketing so you get to focus on what you love. If you would like more actionable tips, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And again, if you need any assistance or just want to chat or are interested in a free consultation, feel free to book a call with me and I would love to hear your small business story.